H-Town.
Celebrity Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas, and now I'm going to have to deep dive because I just got this text and I didn't have time to Google it because it just came in about Phil Collins not having legit memorabilia. What? We just talked about like celebrities and their surprising collections, and I said years ago Phil Collins donated lots of things to the Alamo Museum because he is a big fan of Texas history, and he had all these things in his house in England, and then he donated them. But you're going to have to deep dive that.
And it was
here.
different texters. So that, it wasn't just like one person saying that. It was a couple people saying this. This makes you wonder, huh?
So
he bought some bogus stuff on, because that happens with a lot of stuff.
It's so strange. You wouldn't expect the lead singer of Genesis or...
to fall into the trap.
Yeah.
It's not saying he made it fake. He thought it was real. Like, that's why you got to be careful when you buy sports memorabilia stuff. You don't know if those autographs are real.
Oh, that's for sure.
I mean, we have a guitar over here signed by the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles.
Thanks to Ryan.
That's Eric's chicken scratch writing.
Ryan did that one.
According to the overview,
It only took 6 years for somebody to
Finally,
walk down the hall and notice it. Holy crap! This has been signed by the Beatles. That was the long prank.
so there is no credible information according to the AI overview on Google that Phil Collins' Alamo memorabilia collection is bogus. While some minor provenance questions have been raised about a few of the items, the collection as a whole is considered valuable and has been donated to the Alamo for display, according to Texas Monthly.
It says that Phil Collins' collection of relics related to the Battle of the Alamo is getting a dedicated museum. This is published 2 years ago, and it says, following nearly a decade of planning and construction, the $20 million, 24,000 square foot venue was dedicated to his collection.
The Ralston Family Collection Center is what it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, so other collections of celebrities you wouldn't expect. Tom Hanks owns more than three... What?
Typewriters, I bet.
Did you know this?
Is it typewriters?
Yeah, but how did you know that?
Because he loves to write thank you notes and stuff to people on typewriters. He was talking to our friend Jake Hamilton.
Yeah.
And he was telling him how he loves typewriters.
Yeah, he says he owns more than 300 vintage typewriters from all over the world, and he still types letters on them and gives them as gifts.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, Hanoi.
Where does he keep them? Well, I guess he's got quite the home.
He's probably got 10 houses.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got lots of houses. Let's see. Johnny Depp has an enormous Barbie collection, including limited edition Barbies, like the Beyonce Barbie, the Elvis Barbie. He has used them to improvise scenes with his kids when they were younger.
Take his fame out of this and just describe it. 62-year-old man collects Barbies.
Well, at the time, he was 30. He was playing with his kids because his daughter's like 28 now.
Yeah, that sounds kind of weird.
Barbie collection. Let's see. Reese Witherspoon has a vast collection of antique embroidered dresses, jackets, and accessories. It's part of her Southern heritage. I'd seen an episode of that, what's the Clean Edit or something? What is that Netflix show? It wasn't Marie Kondo who tells you find joy. It's the girls that have their line at Container Store. One's blonde, one's brunette. She went through cancer and did her whole journey. The Home Edit. The Home Edit girls. The Home Edit girls had come to her. She had a warehouse. And, contrary to what we think, when you are acting in a movie, the things that you wore that's iconic is not yours to keep. Like from the Friends cast, when they shut down that show, Lisa Kudrow, quote, stole the cookie jar from above Monica's fridge. And it still lives in her house today. So when they redid the set for the reunion, that wasn't there because Lisa Kudrow wouldn't give it up. But she had to, quote, take it. Like nobody told her you can have this. So she has Elle Woods' iconic outfits, like the pink outfits and stuff from Legally Blonde. She had to ask for those, and she has a whole wardrobe of all these different iconic scenes that she's done, and the Home Edit girls had to help her organize that stuff because she really loves clothes.
A lot of times they put that in their contracts.
Like, this is gonna be mine.
Like if I was Superman, I'd be like, I want to keep one of the Superman outfits, uniforms. What do they call it? What's he call it?
It's his costume.
Why do you have to have a costume? Why can't they just go out there?
I know.
The cape.
Well,
the cape gets in your way and it's dangerous.
Well, they did do that Will Smith movie, Hancock. He was a superhero and he didn't wear a costume.
Yeah.
How about this one? Angelina Jolie collects antique and custom knives. She has been collecting them since she was a teen, and she has even passed this hobby down to her children, and that aligns with her. She's the one that was like, I used to have blood drops of Billy Bob Thornton in my necklace.
Ooh. Weird.
Okay, it's not that far off. You have a knife collection.
Speaking of Billy Bob, did you ever watch Landman?
I did not.
Oh my God,
it's a good show.
That's the best one of Tyler's Sheridan's stuff.
You think so?
I think so.
I'm gonna check it out.
Just the fun
I
that
should.
the daughter and his ex-wife.
I see clips of them.
They're just so funny together,
yeah.
And he's such a good actor.
I mean, that first episode will hook you right off the bat.
It's just a good show.
Well, he's doing T-Mobile commercials now on a ranch, like he's a landman.
Oh, yeah,
I
so
saw
it's
that.
like,
Really?
parlaying into that money. All right, yesterday, big news, Taylor Swift's appearance on the Kelsey Brothers podcast. Over 8 million people tuned in and out of that, but right at the front, it was about 1.3 million waiting for it to watch it live. I even saw something on Instagram. It was like 3 women in their cubicle at work, and it said, watch party. They were not getting their work done. It was an hour and 44 minutes, and Taylor shared, of course, more about the 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl, coming out October 3rd, said it features a track with Sabrina Carpenter. She said there would not be any bonus songs, but she did do a good explanation of this. Every single show of the Eras Tour, there was a break where she would just pick 2 songs off the top of her head to play on guitar or piano, and the band didn't really know what it was going to be either. Her manager had told me that when she was at the Houston show, nobody knows what the song is going to be. She decides that morning in her hotel room like what she feels like she's going to play that night. And nobody knows until she starts playing it, unless she asks. And all they know is that she's either going to ask for the piano to be on the stage or the guitar to be on the stage. And if you're a Taylor Swift fan, like a Swiftie, then you know she's got all these little Easter eggs that she loves to drop her fans. Everything is some kind of a message. What's the message? She said the message is never about something in her personal life. The message always reverts back to another song for another album. She just keeps that circle of the music going. The message is not like, oh, this is like a little wink to my mom because she loves pears. It's not that. It's always like a wink to the first album from the Augustus, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So Swifties know. And also Travis confirmed that the 12 songs produced by Max Martin are great bangers.
Let's
go.
We'll
see.
Up-tempo
Need
stuff.
something upbeat. She did find time, of course, to work on this album while she was doing the Eras Tour, and it's about the behind the scenes of the Eras Tour, not the on stage of the Eras Tour.
When you were talking about the songs, Kevin and I were talking about, like, what if he starts listening? Taylor's like, I want you to hear some of the songs, and they're like, the first title track is Trapped. Or like,
Yeah, it's like,
was it lonely or just words?
Say,
Like, you're like, wait a minute.
Are you trying to tell me something,
Yeah, you
babe?
start hearing certain things in the lyrics. You're like, wait a minute.
But Max Martin has produced things like Hit Me Baby One More Time, I Kissed a Girl, Shake It Off. I mean, he's worked with her before, Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. So he's done huge
22
top
in that.
hits.
So not a bunch
20
of
plus years.
acoustic ballads and
She's ready to have some fun.
snoozy stuff.
Do we have the clip, Ahmad, of where they got too schmoopy? And Jason Kelsey's
Yes.
like, we got to go.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, listen to
Oh,
this.
God.
Thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
And then, but it's like you see you on the stage and you see how crazy you can get an entire stadium going. And then I get you in a room and it's like, I've known you forever. It's like, it was just the easiest conversation I ever had. And it was just so much fun that it just, knocked my socks off, from what they say.
Knocked your socks off.
Yeah.
Thank you. I felt
She
the
blew
same
me
exact
away.
way
And
about you.
I had never experienced something so mesmerizing on stage and then so real and so beautiful in person.
Hey, that's
Should I leave?
wonderful.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, I think so. Honestly,
Oh,
at this
sorry.
point, I think everyone should leave.
Oh, wow.
She did cry a couple times talking about how important
funny.
it was to win her music back from the capital fund that had ended up buying the stuff from Scooter Braun, and
That's
how
cool for her.
it took her 6
So
years
now
to get
she
her
doesn't
money,
have
her
to do the
music back.
Taylor versions anymore.
Yeah, but a lot of people still play that. If you're like on, if you see the song is playing, it'll still say Taylor's version. I'm like, you can go back to the original. I like her younger voice and love story.
To be young and to really like love all her stuff, like I don't have time to like anything that much anymore. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Because
Like-
you're a
What do
grown
you mean?
man.
Like I don't
You
have
love
time to
football.
sit there and know every song.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome.
But you're also not 20 or
That's what I'm
17.
saying. I'm jealous of those people.
Like, I mean,
They
the
can-
fact, this is like, in 20
They can be
years, we'll
22
be
years
talking
old.
to a woman who was a Swiftie at 12, who went to the Eras Tour, knew every single word, every single song, every single Easter egg. And that's just like the passage of life. We all had that thing. You were either an NSYNC or a Backstreet Boy, or you were like into New Kids, or you were, what's the thing that you were into?
Like sports, I watch sports, but I don't know deep dives into like, what was it, Altuve?
You loved Christina, what's her name with the hawk on the poster? What was her name?
Christina Applegate. back
Applegate
in
and her hawk
I
and
was
her
also
leather jacket.
14 and I like boobs.
But that's what I'm saying. That was your thing. You were like, oh, I love Married with Children. I'm in love with
yeah.
Christina Applegate.
Oh, man, I wanted her so
But I mean,
bad.
everybody
has something they love at that time.
Her and Miss Elizabeth. Oh, yeah.
Miss Elizabeth. Now, who's Miss Elizabeth?
The Macho Man, Randy Savage's wife.
A wrestler's
You
wife.
can't just say Macho Man Randy Savage's wife.
Oh, yeah.
Send it to Slim Jim.
It's time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
All righty, it's brought to you by Tachys Fiber. So July marked the third consecutive month of growth for Greater Houston real estate market with strong buyer demand. Now, Kevin, I know you've got your
strong buyer demand.
They say
okay, I don't
there is a record 40,000 homes listed for sale last month. All
but
right?
on average, homes are sitting on the market for 4 months and going for nearly $50,000 under.
You're close. So the
it's
days
a
on the market, the
buyer's market.
DOM, when you see that on the listing, the days in the market for a single-family home in Houston went from 45 days to 50 days. That's the average. Now, the average home, the average single-family price actually dropped a little bit. It is now $434,664. That is the price of the average home in
Does it
Houston.
say what the average home looks like for that price? Is it 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms? How many bathrooms?
Probably don't have that.
I don't have that data right there. Just the single family average price was down 1.9%. It is now $434,664.
Some of the houses when we were looking, like all these new houses, they had no pools. Nobody puts pools in anymore. I'm like,
oh, really?
Like, man, I want a pool.
They're expensive to put in and to maintain.
54%? What did you say, Simi?
I took a screenshot for Eric and his wife because they were looking at houses, shopping for houses. And some people say, oh, you don't get your money back on the pool. It doesn't matter. The house will sell for the same.
You don't.
But there's a real estate agent that posted that last week. She goes, people think that that's not true.
No?
You get your money back for the pool because it's more of a sparkle. Like, oh,
It's
54%
more.
a pool.
Like, there's a house I saw over in Meyerland. The area that street we didn't really care for. But we fell in love with the backyard. And that's what we're like, and we almost bought it like more than what it was worth.
You're going to pay more.
Because you like that backyard
Because it had
so
like
much.
the backyard was huge with a big pool and it had an extra place you could put like a pickleball court or something, you know? It was like, it was really cool. But then the house inside was mid. I mean, it was
You had to do
decent,
a lot of renovation.
No, it was new. I mean, it was newer. It was nice.
But the backyard was more sparkle than the inside.
Yeah, when I'm like, wait a minute, it didn't have this. Like, we got caught up in the backyard. Everyone did. They had 13 offers in one day.
Oh,
my
wow.
gosh, that's crazy.
So you had a bidding war.
You know,
We had it, but they wanted us to like make our bid and but waive the, like, say you go get the
Inspections?
appraisal.
Oh, appraisal.
Say the appraisal says it's worth $100, and I bid $105. They would hold me to the $105.
If the appraisal didn't match.
Yeah, even if it was like less. So then
And for those that don't know adult talk yet, when you go to buy a house, if the appraisal comes back less than what you've said you're going to pay for the house, the bank doesn't want to give you the loan for anything more than what the appraisal
so
is.
that would come out of my pocket. I have to pay the $4 would come out of my pocket, and I'd have to because I signed the contract. So I'm like, I'm not
that's
stupid. I'm
crazy
not.
talk.
I'll find something better, and I found something better.
I was going to make this point, too. I've watched a lot of
But don't pull,
HGTV,
though.
as a lot of people have. And haven't you ever noticed that I don't care what the show is? It could be an apartment. It could be a condo. It could be anything. The number one thing people are saying when they're shopping for something is, oh, wow, this is great. It would be great to entertain in here. How many of us actually entertain? How many parties have you actually had at your house?
Like none.
As you get
You know?
older, you want less people.
Yeah, in your head, you're thinking, oh, there's a great space for entertaining, but I'm never going to invite anybody over.
How many times have you used all 6 burners?
Right.
Yeah, good point.
Only on Thanksgiving.
Right.
That's it. And that's only because we're hosting.
Twice a year.
You know what I mean? So that's really
Someone says move to the Woodlands. I would love to go to the Woodlands, but
That's a long commute to
I'm
work.
not driving an hour to work every day.
Honey,
No,
if we oversleep,
not at like 4 in the
you ain't
morning.
gonna get us on there till 7.
Nope, I got to stay nearby.
All right, coming up next, we need to do a parent wellness check. Kids are going back to school. Parents are sending their kids back to school, whether it's your child's first day of pre-K or kindergarten or your child's last first day as seniors in high school or something in between. It's an emotional roller coaster also for the parents because you don't want to see your kids have anxiety or your kids be scared or your kids worry
How are we
about
feeling, parents? It's been maybe a day, maybe 3 days. How you feeling right now with your kids going back to school?
we want
Is
to
it
check in
wrong
on
that
you.
I've wanted 2 shots of bourbon and it's not even 8 o'clock? It was a rough day. Okay, 833-390-KRBE. We will talk to you next. Parents, little wellness check for you guys. Sending your kids all back to school. Next on the Roula and Ryan Show there.